players knocking on the door of the first team squad at the moment. Jake Walton, the number 9, is out-and-out target man, and a couple of youngsters, Perry Moss and Callum Nimmo, in reserve for them today. Graham Biggs, the coach, and the Garuda select starting like this with Risky in goal, and you'll get to know all these names, some of them familiar to you already, including in the starting 11 in the first half, the twin brothers Bagas 12 and 20 Bagus. And of course there will be changes aplenty as we go through. Dennis Wise and Des Walker, Danny Holmes and Matt Phillips are the coaches. So it will be Garuda select to get us underway. It's 11 o'clock in the morning here in the West Midlands of England. I know it's deep into the evening back at home in Indonesia for you, but the interest, we understand, is phenomenal in this group of young players. I've seen them and had the privilege.
Especially down this left side with Valentino's just getting a little bit exposed. Ball in behind him again. As we can see, the pace of Tyrese Ruddock just getting in behind. And work rate of getting them up and down that channel.
Braith gets his head up. He's finding a little bit of room in the middle of the field to start to string it together for Garuda. There's a lovely weight on that ball into the corner. And it's nice and patient in the build-up. Tidy from David. Braith has it again. Kept his head even though there wasn't a lot on, and it's played down the side by Razor, the right of the 3 centre-backs for Garuda. A decent ball by him as well. And Bagas beginning to make headway. Nice shake to this early on from Garuda, and they've worked into the penalty box, and that's a chance. But he did well to recover it, and he fights for it well. Referee playing the advantage for Garuda. Forward by David. And absolutely excellent first touch by Bagas, and he takes it on himself, and that's excellent. Another of the big themes in the early part of this adventure, but they've just dropped off, and Walton, who we talked about, it's a lovely forward move, isn't it? Promising build-up again. Valentino as well in there to support, keeps it going. Maybe one pass too many on the end of it, but what a very driving run. He didn't choose the best option, and the thinking behind that is excellent. What a ball played forward. Bagas took it brilliantly. Now he drives into the box, Bagas. And the goalkeeper was down a little bit too soon, in my opinion, Dan. He got away with it slightly there. Ethan Dorr by Komang, who has really kept the 2 centre-backs either side of him nice and secure in this first half. Yeah,
been very good. Obviously stepping back into spaces where it looks like there's going to be danger. You know, I will say that Fadil went to ground a little bit too soon.
Now Supri, he's worked it to Bagas. Took too long on it, Bagas first time. And it's tucked in the end, and Garuda lead in the 34th minute, and Supri was the man. Bagas again involved in it, but Garuda lead. They have been well worth this 1-0 lead, and it's a special moment for a special young talent.
Yeah, it is, and they've deserved it. I've got to say, going forward, they're playing in good areas. Supri, obviously, good little bit of movement, trying to play a little 1-2. Thought he was going to shoot there, Bagas. Obviously gets very fortunate, and it just rolls out, and the composure from Supri passes it into the net. That was just like the one earlier where he tries to force it and hits it with his laces. That time, the composure was there, and he passed it straight into the net past Ethan Dorr. Great finish.
Tremendous performance. Set pieces here in this second half, aren't we? And there's a nice variety by WALSALL. And it's turned in. Ruddock's going to claim it. 1-1. It may even have crossed the line before that, but the set pieces have been the problem, as we suggested might be the case today.
Yeah, and I think you look at how it's come about, and we talked about the short one, and it's a little cut back, and you just see Flanagan on the edge of the box. No one followed his run, and that's what I say, you've got to follow. Look how much space he's got. You've got to stay tight with him, and it just ends up falling, obviously, to the feet of Tyrese Ruddock.
Andre a little bit unfortunate. Keep an eye on the number 8. He was doing his job, and he had to go for it, didn't he?
He had to go for it. You know, and it's trying to clear his lines, but unfortunately it just comes off the shin of him straight into Tyrese Ruddock's feet, and he's got an easy tap in to make.
And again, Andre. Nice and tidy in these passages of play today, Garuda. It's a beautiful little ball inside. What a move that is. And Amanar beginning to really impose himself on this now. That's a really top save by Dorr.
It was, and you know, this is where the other side of the game, it happens. It's a fantastic through ball, and just picking out the run, it was superb. Obviously, very close of Amanar, just coming in inside.
Flanagan forced back, and it's another good win back. This has been an excellent part of the game, second half. Amanar gives it. Zico, possibilities of a winner here later on for Garuda to crown a very good performance. It's Zico. Can he find a little chink of light? Yadi plays it nicely. And it's straight at the goalkeeper in the end. It was such a good move. It probably deserved for Brilliant to put it in the net, but not quite.
It certainly did, but if Zico would have got his head up, Brilliant is stood in so much space on that left-hand side that